Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone. There's the game. There's the game. Hello. We are back for some more Genshins.
Respect must be given to the will of every creature.
Truth.
Each fish in the
Alright, so we have more world boss to fight. So we're going to be fighting him a bunch more, fighting the Pope. Camera, stop doing the thing. Up. OBS, what are you doing? OBS, what is going on? Okay, there we go. And we're going to be fighting the world boss a few more times, and then we are going to be going straight into the world quests.
speed of light. Sharing my knowledge.
Ooh. John, welcome on into the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today.
Don't blink. Rest and rebuild.
It's teleporting.
Hold the line. Roll.
Alright. Hello, hello. We're doing some of the new Genshins today. Feeding the Pope a bunch. But yeah, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, you haven't seen the boss yet? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I think the boss was shown in the special program, but it's a fun fight, so definitely recommend it. And while we are waiting for it to respond, because I do need to farm it a bunch, you can have them. I do not want them. You can have them. Yeah, but I am going to be, since I'm exploring the new area, there might be some spoilers. I already did the Nahida story quest, so there won't be spoilers for that, luckily. What is going on here? Touch. Much like.
Breathtaking.
Work. Yes, I did the story quest already. Did it earlier in the stream. So, yeah, don't have to worry about spoilers for the story quest, so we already did that. No. Don't have time. Come on, go, 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 go. But it was a very fun story quest too, so I recommend that.
Provisions are vital.
Where's the Sealy going? Isn't that the Sealy core? Okay. He's just leaving. He's just leaving. Oh, there's a I'm a thing. I'm floating. Look at me go. I'm just okay, I'm just going around the whole thing. Alright. There he goes. I started the world quest a bit, but mostly did exploration. It's very interesting. I'm really excited to start the world quest. I haven't started it myself, but after I fight the Baptist a few more times, I will be doing that, so I'm very excited.
Here you go.
Where'd the other one go? Did he go up there? He did. Okay. Story quest was one of your favorites? It was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Here you go.
So fun. Where's this boy going? Up, another one of these. Yeah, I really loved that story quest. Oh, he's just going up. And he's going back down. It's a beautiful tree. Like a pep was so cool. It was. She was so cool. Oh my god. The part where we actually saw her, I was like, hello. Like, I didn't know you'd pop up. Right then. Also, I just gotta say, the music in this part is so good. This is definitely gonna be my new log off spot. Probably until Fontaine. Unless Chen Yu Vale comes up before that, then I might do it there. There's so many of these Sealy puzzles around here. Also Dendroculus way up there, wow. Come back for that.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
What? How did they... How do I get up there? I can't do that in that time. Shoot. That might be something I need the world quest for. You left exploration at 69%. Oh my god, you've already done that much. Wow. That's impressive. I'm only at 22 and 18 for the new areas. So, average 20%. That's impressive. And nice.
Rebuild! Committed to memory! Speed of light!
Salvation belongs to the abyss.
Incoming! Hey!
Of your sin.
Diffract!
With sword comes shadow. Don't blink! Ha!
One more sin
Make yourself a
of
fool!
your soul.
Allow me! Speed of light!
Sin must pay.
Cut to the chase!
Fight your salvation.
Alright, nice. I just opened the left statue and like do exploration with so much focus, I guess that's why. I went over to the statues last night and I started exploring and I was like, I need to get to bed. I almost just kept going, so I completely get what you mean. Completely get that. I love exploration. I'm going to be doing it so much on stream. Alright, so that is 32 total drops, and I think I have 4 more? Yeah, 4 more fragile resin. I can do 6 more total fights. That's not bad. Actually, I could probably get more if I did the battle pass stuff now. You know? Gonna chill over there for now? No, it's up to you. I'm just staying. Okay. Okay. I was just wondering why you were over there. Who would need that boss? Baiju or Kave? Baiju needs the boss. Kave uses the Dendro Hypo. The update's out, I can talk about it. Okay, so Baiju uses this boss. Forge some items. Shoot. Okay. I already have 2 million more already? I just spent a bunch of it. Like, wow. I spent like 3.5 million more on talents, and then I have 2 million, so I think I'll be good for Baiju and Kave. Yeah. Alright, so let's go down here so I can start doing bounties and requests while I'm waiting. Quests. He wants some jam. Aramites, and then Ruined Drakes. This is childlike. Hey, there's Ruined Drakes. What weekly boss would Baiju use? Both of them are going to be using a pep. because typically characters use the newest weekly boss. There have been some instances where they haven't, like Yelan and Dory both used Ashtaha, even though it wasn't the newest, but yeah, they'll both use a pep. You have 18 million? Oh my gosh. Dang, I wish I had 18 million more. I was saying, this guy's hairstyle, he looks just like an anime protagonist. I love him.
Oh my.
And I would love to have that much more again. I don't know if I've ever had that much more, honestly. I had 4 million recently. I've spent most of that.
Going out on a
Um,
day is the worst.
I'm gonna be saving up like 6 million for Baishun Kave. So I can get all their stuff done, but don't know how much total I'll have, so.
Happy to oblige. Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
Oh, that was easy. I was gonna go get that guy, but he just got exploded by a bloom.
Oh.
Alright, now I have the ruined drakes. They're right there. That's easy. They're just right next to the statue. Wait, Kaneko, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. We just started back up. Just got back from the lunch break, so we'll be here for a good while, so don't worry. 14 million?
14 million.
Let me see that. 14 million. How the heck? I had 25 million today spent on Nihita. Oh my gosh. You just like triple crown her or something? Yeah, but welcome on into the stream, my Kaneko. Yeah, we just started up again. We did Nihita story quest earlier. We finished the story quest to Brain Hurts. Yeah, understandable. It was a lot of lore.
Hold on.
Gonna continue Golden Slumber, you said?
Yes.
Here you are.
That's a good idea.
The process of elimination.
True.
Don't blink. Hey. Nowhere to hide.
But yeah, the story quest was a lot of lore.
Oh, but it was so fun.
Speed of light.
We got the name drop of the one of the 7 sovereigns, which is crazy. I forget what it was, but I searched it up earlier, so it's in my search history. So
Lord,
here, Nibelung, that's it. Yeah, apparently it's Norse origins, which is interesting because that's you know, a lot of where Conria's things come from too. It's like, Yeah, level 90, 1 crown weapon. Oh, that's so good.
Incoming. With sword comes
Very nice there.
Flicker. Diffract.
hold the line. Commit it to memory. Row. Don't blink. Hey. Nowhere to hide. Rebuild.
Nibelung is linked to the Norse underworld, but also a set of 4 plays called the Rings of Nibelung. Okay. I'm gonna have so much fun looking into that. So much fun.
oh,
34 total right now. Right. Wasn't Anka ancient Greece inspired? Anka no Mia, yes. Anka no Mia was ancient Greece inspired. And Conry has had a lot of Norse inspirations, so I've been watching out for those two since. What was I about to go do? Oh, the bounty, right? But yeah, it's exciting. I don't want to use this team. Oh, I want to hurt Greg Heffley. Apep was gonna be big, but I was not expecting that big. I was not expecting that either. He was like, "Oh, here's a nice cutscene." Holy, there it is. It's huge.
that was so cool.
Yeah, she is humongous. Ow.
process of elimination.
Cut to the chase. Speed of light. Huh? This may hurt a little. Allow me.
Ow.
Don't blink. Hey.
Got a statue of the 7, I guess. And I hope the Kokomi theory is true. Oh yes, me too. That'd be so cool. It's the lore behind Kokomi. Who was the original Hydra Dragon? 'Cause we know one Nibelung. So it's like there's another thing I was like, when the Nibelung, when I was looking it up, one of the first things I saw was Alberic, and I was like, oh, that's great. Is it also has relation to Alberic and the Abyss Order, so, oh geez, it's so much. I mean, I doubt the 7 Sovereigns have links to the Abyss Order, but it's possible, you know? I don't know. I mean, they're both trying to overthrow Celestia, pretty much, so...
Breathtaking.
Time to go to
Hold the line. Take.
Oh wait, you don't take electro damage.
Here you are. Scatter. Now, testing.
Allow me. Commit to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. This may hurt a little.
How bold.
Get that one. Yeah, there's just so much lore from that, and it's like, what the hell, man? What's going on? Got all that lore and just so much lore all around. It is, yeah. Yeah. I want to learn more about Deshra and Nabumalik, like why they gotta tease it like that. They do, like a lot of people are thinking this quest would be give us more information about them, and it kind of did, but it's also like, you know, give us more. And there's the 2 new artifact sets in their lore, which did give us a bit more on. I think one of them gave us more in King Deshret. I can't remember. I know one of them, the other one, named Stream, which is the one I was most excited about, is super confusing.
I cleanse you of your sin.
Commit to memory. Speed of light.
Receive thy blessing.
Nowhere to hide. Rest and rebuild.
Defract.
Roll. Incoming. Cut to the chase.
One more sin.
Commit to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Here you are.
Don't blink. Hey.
Right, and there goes the Pope again.
All shall return.
Completely forgot about the artifacts. Yeah, I'm really excited to like take a day or something and just look into those for videos, because oh my god, that's gonna be exciting. The quest put up a lot of dangerous death flags for Nahida. I'm afraid for the future. It did do that sometimes. It was like really terrifying at points. It's like, Nahida, stop! Don't be hurt. Where?
Sun's out, guns out.
Walked all over.
Just sucks that I got so much work to do.
Quest was cut.
That's why I always. Oh, that's why you didn't see it. That's which part yet. Yeah, I really hope. It's like I feel like all the Archons are in danger, which is terrifying. The Archons are in danger. The Harbingers are in danger. It just everyone's in danger.
With sword comes shadow.
Yeah, that's true. When Apep warned her at the end.
The process of elimination.
I didn't mean to use Kokomi's burst.
Nowhere to
Oh,
hide. Speed of light.
there we go. Well, that's a few more fragile resins right there. And transients this time. Now, we need to get the rewards, that's right. One of the plays of Nibelung Rings involves Ragnarok. Ooh, which means Twilight of the Gods, yes. Interesting. I mean, I'm thinking there might be like a Ragnarok-like event that will happen at some point. That would make sense. So is Dvalin a reincarnation of a sovereign dragon? Technically, I think he might be, yeah. Because like Kokomi might be the reincarnation of the Hydra one. Dvalin is an Animo Bishop, so he is one of the dragons. And since he's like the only Animo dragon we know, it's like he probably is the reincarnation of the Animo dragon. So, oh wait, it's not back yet. So at this point, we just have to wait and see.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
I'm really excited to see the future lore of the dragons and all that, because oh my god, there's so much potential with them. Sumeru has just had lore drop after lore drop too, like it's insane. We get more lore about the Fatui first of all, then more lore about the Archons and Conria and the Cataclysm, and now the Sovereigns. Like, it's all of it.
The Temple of Wisdom. Rest and rebuild. Don't blink. Hey, cut to the chase.
We're actually already in Ragnarok right now, but it just hasn't hit a fever point yet. Maybe, yeah. I mean, with Venti being awake for as long as he has, usually he sleeps, so possible.
That's everything. On to the next.
Uh-oh. Like that bird. Fight the bird, fight the bird, fight the fight the bird, fight the bird, fight the bird. This is the most annoying bird.
Committed to memory. Speed of light. With sword comes shadow.
Flicker. Scatter.
Don't blink. Hey. Hold the line.
You could say that Istaroth has Loki themes to her. I mean, honestly,
That's
like,
everything.
if my theory that I talked about a while ago in a video about like her having multiple instances and stuff like that, if that's true, then that does fit a Loki thing of multiple appearances, and it would be really interesting. And like faking deaths and all that.
Incoming. Don't blink. Hey. Cut to the chase. Allow me.
Dropping a few frames.
Incoming. With sword comes shadow.
That's fine enough.
Committed to memory.
Here you are.
And be the Pope. My theory was that there aren't a Dendro and Geodragon separately, but one and the same, and the seventh dragon was of a different element, like Abyss or something. But I guess Phased is supposed to be a sovereign now with Apep. That would be false. I mean, it's possible, but I do think that there were sovereigns for the seven elements, so especially with Ashtaha. I don't know if Ashtaha could be the new sovereign because technically he's impure now because he's been absorbing other elements. That means there would be another Geo-bishop that would become the sovereign at some other point, probably. My thoughts on it, at least. Loki was ultimately locked away by Odin and the others, but he broke free during Ragnarok. True. True. There's a lot of possibilities for that in Genshin, so I'm really excited for that. There just looks to be some commotion going on up here.
Everyone
Put them all
hold
together.
You get
Curious if Fontaine has the electric dragon. I mean, if Inazuma has the Hydro Dragon, then yeah, that makes sense. So, I feel like I saw something about Hydro and Electro recently. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's just a theory I had. I don't remember. But it would be pretty cool. Very cool, actually.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day.
Inazuma was once
Shall
the
we take
Hydro
a stroll?
Nation. Fontaine was once the Electro Nation. Be pretty cool. Get a swippy swap. I'm so excited for Fontaine. We're only... if it goes... excuse me. You have water. If it goes 3.8... Why does my voice sound so weird? If it goes 3.8 to 4.0, then we are only 3 updates away from Fontaine. So, that's pretty cool. Roosevelt, welcome on into the stream. Welcome, welcome. You're doing good today. Stuck on a rock. Literally stuck on the stupid rock. Also, how does Nahida know about the dragon? I think it's just not common knowledge, but like, since she is linked to Ermin, so I think it does make a bit of sense that she knows about it, but... yeah, like, I think, like, the war is, like, not supposed to be known about, but the fact that dragons exist is kind of, like, it's kind of somewhat known, because Dvalin is known about, and then there's Ashtaha, so I don't think it's, like, the dragons themselves that are, like, forbidden from knowing about, it's just the war itself. I think that's it. How are you enjoying 3.6? I'm loving 3.6. It is so fun. I did Nihida's story quest earlier, and we're just exploring the area, doing some fights against the new world boss, and then we're gonna be doing the world quest after that. So I'm really enjoying it. It's really, really fun.
This weather is perfect for doing nothing at all.
2 left. Yeah, I'm sad, but this is so far a great send off for Sumeru. It is so good. Sumeru has been so much fun.
rebuild. Hold the Don't blink.
Back in August now, yeah.
Speed of light.
Crazy it's been so long.
Not bad.
Me doing Nihida's story quest was just perpetually screaming, but increasing in volume and feralness throughout the entire quest. Honestly, completely understand that. All the lore drops and everything that was just coming out of nowhere. It was an insane story quest.
Stay true to Lily. Don't blink.
Salvation belongs to the abyss.
Speed of light. Nowhere to hide. Rest and rebuild. Commit it to memory. Make yourself at home.
Flicker, process of elimination.
Your salvation.
Cut to the chase.
No!
Don't blink.
One more sin upon your
Allow me.
There we go. There goes the Pope. They are increasingly separating us from Paimon, and I love it. It is pretty cool, but it's also pretty terrifying at the same time. It's like, Paimon, don't leave me. These hilly trails are so cool. The new hilly trails are so cool. I love the rogues. They are so, so cool. Oh, I didn't mean to go up to the top there. 42. Nice, nice, nice. Paimon, Spymon, Paimon. No, don't bring up that. From the Tanuki, the Tanuki event, I remember that. The Paimon. No. I want to check the friendship levels. Dia's almost there. Mika's getting closer. Paimon is a spy. That'd be so sad. What if Paimon's a spy but she doesn't know it? It'd be even sadder.
Such fortunate weather. Care for a walk?
There's a bunch of morning flowers down here. Interesting. Ideas for the boy. Abe. Uh-oh. There's a boy.
Grow, grow, grow.
Missed. Ow, ow.
Flicker.
Speed of light.
I'm in
Hold the line.
unfair territory right here.
Grow, grow, grow.
Because I am in the water and I drown
Incoming.
sometimes if I'm not careful.
With sword
It's
comes
water.
shadow. Committed to memory.
Here you are.
Speed of light. Rest and rebuild.
I swear if she stabs us in the back in Fontaine. If it does happen, I don't think it'd be that early, but I will cry. Yeah. I will not be liking that. Yeah.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Even if there is something fishy going on with her, I don't think she's aware of it. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm thinking that she might be like, either her memories were lost or she just like has no control over it. She's just like, yeah, that sort of thing. Bunch of morning flowers over here. Good to know, good to know. She better not be aware of it. Like, cause she genuinely seems like our friend and stuff, and she's like super sweet. So, I don't think she would want to hurt us on purpose. I really hope not. Yeah.
Genshin.
Whoa.
Huh.
That's a really pretty.
That's really.
That's a really pretty.
Yep.
All right. I'm guessing this is gonna be immense trial. We might need her gone. I don't want her to be gone. I want her to stay. They got it. That lowered the water level a bit. Each of these trials will lower the water levels. Okay. Damn, I'm spoiling everything for myself today. I don't mean to be spoiling things. Oh, I missed. I just realized I missed. Oh, there goes the water level. Ah! Butterasto's11, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hopefully I pronounced your name correctly. Welcome on into the stream. We're doing the Genshin 3.6 stuffs. Hope you're doing good today. Oh, there's slimes. Just murdered, okay. Yes, welcome on in. There's a drum. Got a thing that this might be for the quest, and I'm just skipping ahead by accident. But I got a drum. I did, yeah. I'm guessing it has to do with that tree that I found earlier. Remember that? What's this? What are you doing? Yeah, this definitely feels like a quest area, so I'll come back to it when I actually do the quest. Because I'm progressing where I shouldn't be progressing just yet.
Hold the line. This way, Curly. Ha, good. Good. Yeah. Don't blink. Ha. Cut to the chase. Commit it to memory. Make yourselves at home.
Here you are. Defract.
Your salvation.
Speed of light. Hey. Ha. Yeah. With sword comes shadow. Ha. Don't blink. Good. Rest and rebuild.
Say goodbye to the Pope. Does the drum have a symbol of an element? Yes, it has a Hydra symbol on it, so... Pretty sure it's part of the quest now. But... yeah. Give me 2 again, so rude. Give me the 3, world boss, just don't give me 2. Okay. Over there, that looks... stuff back there. Oh, there's stuff here. There's boys.
I see everything.
Why did you...
Allow me. Incoming. Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
Oh, there's a Dendroculus up here. There's also Celia up here.
Speed of light. Good.
Hydra, there's another on the start of the quest? Okay. I don't really want to know what happens in the quest, so... But,
Sharing my knowledge.
yeah. Guess you'll just be collecting all. That makes sense then.
Incoming. Ha! Nowhere to hide. Don't blink. Good.
It'd be such a crazy turn if the MC twin you pick is in fact related to the first god or Fames. That would be pretty cool. Or if they are, then yeah.
Everyone hold hands.
This guy up here. He thinks I can't get him. He's wrong. Now he's dead. Celebrating his death love. That's brutal. Alright.
You give, you receive. Incoming.
What? Oh, how dare you?
I'm sorry.
Sealy right here. Let's see where it goes. Sealy, moon goddess seal. Related to the moon goddesses. I know it. I know it. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but no. Where you going? Good dust flow. Sorry. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Like a friend thinks Fane split into Ether and Lumine respectively like yin yang. That'd be a pretty cool twist.
Here you go.
I think that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, there has to be an enemy or something. Yep. Boys.
Hey! Rest and rebuild! Don't blink! Ah! With sword comes shadow. Ha!
Flicker. A process of elimination.
It's annoying to get their shields off and I don't have any Claymore characters in this game.
Speed of light!
There we go.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
This. Can I read that? That has to say something important. Symbols, what are they? Probably come back up.
Allow me! Ha! Nowhere to hide. Grow, grow, grow! Make yourselves at home!
Here you are. Well now.
Don't blink!
I hate fighting the bird.
With sword comes shadow. Rest and rebuild! This way, Sumeru. Speed of light. Hey!
Flicker. Diffract.
Let's move out.
Here you go.
And there should be a Dendroculus off this cliff somewhere, I guess. Yes, there it is. Nice knowing that some of the shrooms we slaughtered were just some ancient race trying to live. It's sad, but it's true.
I'm mad.
Arena Mayflower.
Incoming.
I was aiming at top, but I'm stuck on a cactus.
Here you go.
Alright. Fight the Pope once again. Nope, never mind. Not back yet. Pope has not returned. Alright, Pope, are you back? Pope is back. It's the Pope, it's the Pope, it's the Pope.
Cleanse you of
Hold the line. Grow,
Space
grow,
Pope.
grow. Don't blink.
Literally the Space Pope. It's a Pope and it has like space powers. Thought she ran away into the forest, but here she is.
Speed of light. Hey! Cut to the chase. Rest and rebuild. Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
your salvation.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
Add one more sin upon you.
Scatter.
This way, Sumeru. Yeah, cheers.
There goes the Pope.
All shall return.
This boss is surprisingly not so bad as long as you have a healer or a shield. Yeah, I found that Hyper Bloom team does really well because it's able to get all the elemental reactions in, so I'd recommend a Hyper Bloom team. Gave me 2 again though. So mean. He is so mean. But yeah, I definitely just, if you have the reactions, you should be fine because then you can get a shield down and it stuns him for a bit. So recommend that. And I have enough to do 3 more times, so. Okay. Do a bit more exploration while we wait. Good swirl for yours. Oh, that's a good idea, actually, yeah. Swirl will work really well. Pretty sure any element could work. But yeah, I think mine was Hyper Bloom. I think Hyper Bloom worked really well, so I recommend Hyper Bloom. This is such nice music. It's not here. Orders, I'm not gonna fight you because you don't have a chest. Bum, bum, bum.
Let's move out.
Dun, 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 dun. We camp over here. It'll be quicker if I go this way.
Breathtaking. I see everything. Allow me.
Shouldn't get careless.
Cut to the chase.
Quickly.
Speed of light. Hold the line. Committed to memory. With sword comes shadow. Hey. Don't blink. Hey. Allow me.
Here you are.
Okay. The Torii platoon Fatui. Oh, interesting. Any notes around for that? Didn't someone in the quest said north of Mount Devantaka? Which part is the north? North is like this area, so like about where Apep's thing is. So this area is north of Mount Devantaka, mostly northwest. But is there like something in a quest you need, or? No notes, you just split them by each region to Harbinger. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there's more lore about Dotori being here, because I know some of the platoons that were in Hadramaveth over here were sent by Arlecchino. So, it's pretty interesting. What's she doing over there? Kidnapping Jet, that's what it was.
The sun is out.
That's what it was,
Now we're
kidnapping
done
Jet.
for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
I can get to level 49 of the Tree of Dreams. We're almost there. Oh, they said something about the north. Was it like people from the north? Because I think that's just referencing the Fatui. Because they come from Snezhnaya, which is the northernmost region. Was that like... If that was in the world quest, it was probably about the Fatui. Okay. Hope is back. Okay.
Curses. There's sand on my shoes.
nowhere to hide. Rest and rebuild. Make yourselves a home.
Flicker. A process of elimination. One more sin upon your soul. Your atonements. Here you are.
Incoming.
Okay, come on, Pope. Go down, Pope. Pope is down.
All shall return.
Okay. Okie day. Nice. 3. Alright, there's a bit of camera lag going on. Here we go. Imagine if... No, but there it goes again. Why? Camera. Work. OBS, please. Okay, maybe I'll do it. I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'll just do that. Imagine if Electro Dragon is Nessie or Hydra. That would be really cool. I have to look into like French legends and stuff. See what it could be. Because I'm definitely gonna make a... Eventually, I'm gonna make a second weekly Boss of Fontaine video. Probably like months down the line, but it's gonna happen eventually. So... will be fun. I'm excited for that. Down here. Nessie is Scottish from Loch Ness. Yeah, and I'm guessing Fontaine will also have some English inspirations. You know, combine the two a little bit. They're nearby. Be pretty cool. And Dracula.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
A while since I've heard a child's voice. Kind of took me by surprise, even though I was using him. Anyways, love Griffin Burns. Oh, exactly. Now a song is stuck in my head. Anyways, French Revolution on Fontaine for sure. Oh yes, I'm excited for that. There's some really cool monsters in Arthurian legends like the Questing Beast. It could poison the water and its bite was instant death. Interesting. Poison the water. That reminds me of like the Oceanids and stuff and their ability to mimic the quality of water, which I do talk about in my video tomorrow. Defeat all opponents within 30 seconds. Okay.
Sharing my knowledge.
Can I do this with this team in 30 seconds?
Cut to the chase.
Oh, yeah. Apparently I can. They've done it in 15.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
Okay, I'll leave them. I won't. French Revolution I see as being Archon War Fontaine, to be honest. That would be interesting, yeah. Revolution of the People or something. The fact that Celestia is just right above it, I don't know why I opened the archive, but the fact that Celestia is right above it, it's just like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen down there? A lot. A lot is gonna happen. I'm so excited for when I can talk more about the Fontaine stuff in the mini-series, and I am planning on doing a huge mega video at the end of all of it. Probably around the time of 3.8's release, so it's like an update before. I swear if it just goes 3.7 to 4.0, which I doubt it will, I'm gonna be like, no, my plans. No Dendroculi over. There's like nothing over here. Damn, fell off the cliff. Anyways, Hope should be respawned by now. And there's so much I want to talk about with Fontaine. I have stuff I want to talk about with Focalor, and yeah, I have a lot of thoughts about Focalor.
Speed of light. With sword comes shadow. This way through the committed to memory. The temple of wisdom. Don't blink. Nowhere to hide. This way through the
I just don't feel like Celestia will be active so early on. Like, how are we gonna go celebrate Lantern right after that? I mean, you say it's early, but we're already 5 out of 7 nations, so actually getting close to the end. So, like, I mean, I don't think like the Celestial Gods like made it. I don't know if they'll awaken, but I think they might have some influence. So, who knows? Yeah, Fontaine, I see being us like walking through a hall of mirrors of truth and lies, not able to tell the honest from the fakes. It's going to be very dangerous. Yes, it's going to be interesting. I mean, the title of the Archon quest is Masquerade of the Guilty, so it's a bunch of masquerading peoples. So, it does sound fun, but it's going to be scary.
move out. Let's move out. Such fortunate weather. Careful. Incoming. Hey! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
Incoming.
Alright, remarkable chest.
That's everything. On to the next.
Wait a minute. Oh, it's still here. Why are you still in this one? You're a gadget. Go in the gadget thing. I feel like some stuff is organized differently, though. Tab, I feel like it's organized differently. Yeah, it looks different. I don't think the cakes are always on this side, but I don't remember. Maybe I'm going insane. Even the Hydro Archon herself? Yeah, it could be. Could be. I'm excited to find out. It's just a gigantic withering zone down here.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
This is definitely going to require the use of the gadget, so... I can't really do much there, because I don't have the gadget yet, so I have to wait for that.
Was it a dick?
No. Maybe. I don't know, I don't think so. I don't think it was, at least. Hilly trails down there. Hilly trails down there. Get 'em. Get 'em. In the sky.
Everyone okay? Don't blink. That's everything.
I just have a feeling that nothing substantially awful would happen before the very end, since most of Genshin is just lighthearted events and festivals and stuff. Yeah, but the Archon quests are usually pretty heavy, so... And a bunch of stuff did happen with Sumeru, like... We got, like, an entire god being erased from history, so... There is quite a bit to occur. That could occur, rather. So, well, I don't really think that the heavenly principles will awaken in Fontaine. I'm not saying it's impossible. It's kind of terrifying, honestly.
Off we go. Let's light it up.
I need one more. Here. What's up there? I see it. It's on the cliff. These crystals are nuts. They are. They're crazy. Even like the lighthearted events are, some of them are starting to get like, you know, dark. Like Lantern Rite this year. Like, here's the sad story about Guizhong. And like, it's just,
That's what I call trash.
it's getting darker. Slowly but surely. As much as I don't want it to, it is. I want everyone to be okay. And I think Hope should be back. Hope should be back. I was starting to bear its fangs. It really is. They really are starting to.
Revamp. Grow. Incoming.
Salvation.
This way for you. Cheerily louder. Don't blink. Cut to the chase. Allow me.
Flicker.
Sin. Scatter. One more sin.
Incoming. Nowhere to hide.
No.
Speed of light. Hey!
Light. Your salvation. Your atonement
Don't blink.
begun.
Did they acknowledge the nail in any story Archon quest before except the Yelan Zhao one? That's a good question. I'm not exactly sure. They acknowledged two different nails. There's the Chasm nail and there's the Mount Damavon nail, so. Interesting. I don't know if the Dragonspine nail's been mentioned now. So, I mean, maybe not. I'm not sure. I'd have to look back on that. Maybe in Albedo's? I don't remember that, though, so. I don't remember him saying anything about that, so. Yeah, Apep did. Yeah, besides this one, is what they're saying. Yeah, besides Nahida's story quest, but besides Nahida's story quest in the Yelan Zhao one, I don't think so. There might have been, but I don't remember it. Anyways, that is all the boss fight I can do, so it is time to start the world quest finally. Found it. Paimon wonders what it is. Oh, there's another drum. Cryo marker. We're just thinking about selling it. And this time I've been commissioned to try to find a local order and obtain information about something known as the Sign of Apayosha, which is the big thing in the sky. Apayosha is a demon name, by the way, so that's a god. It'd be the goddess of flowers. I mean, we'd have Buer, Amun, and Apayosha. Interesting. Must say the remuneration seems quite outsized when compared with the mission content. I hope I won't get caught up in any trouble. I reached the entrance to the Tamir Mountains with the help of an Aramite mercenary, but he refused to continue onward, saying that this was the border of a war. Must be some sort of desert dweller superstition. Contrary to what I was told, it seems that the Nagarjunites are not very friendly to outsiders. Looks like I'll have to try infiltrating their ranks. I finally managed to make it out. Thankfully, these people are pretty civilized, so I managed to get away with my life. As thought, these high remuneration commissions always have something fishy going on. Looks like an adventurer's work doesn't suit people who just want to earn some quick more. I'll just leave this drum here. Maybe someone will pick it up. That way, I guess, I won't totally disappoint Miss Catherine. Okay. I wish they would voice the world quest. Yeah, me too. I really wish they would. Going back to talk to Catherine. Catherine time, Catherine time. Gotta talk to Catherine time. Been going quite well. Alright, we found this. Yeah, we found the drum thing. Get into a particular commission, thank you very much. This commission linked to this drum is a very important one from academia and is also critical to the expansion of our operations. Fortunately, though, we have previously given commissions to various talented adventurers, they've all invariably failed. From the academia. Well, this is an issue that even the academia cannot solve, so we did expect a relatively high failure rate. Japan's getting kind of curious now. What sort of commission is this anyway? Simply put, a recent star observation by researchers from the academia led to the discovery that the northern skies have been blocked by a strange, heretofore unseen phenomena. Concerned that this would have a great impact on the accuracy of astrological calculations, the academia immediately put people together to investigate. This resulted into them delving into ancient records, within which they found a mention of a strange phenomenon known as the sign of Apiosha, which bears strong similarities to the recent occurrence. Okay. According to these records, the celestial sign appeared after the disaster that engulfed most of Teyvat 500 years ago, and now it's reappearing. That's great, isn't it? When we went down to the chasm, I was literally pogging, finally. Now I wait for Ankonomiya. Yes! There's probably a nail around that area, too, around Surumi. I mean, Sumi made it pretty clear we aren't finished with Ankonomiya. Yeah, we're gonna go back someday. Although the circumstances of its eventual disappearance are unclear, its position has been determined to be near the Tamir Mountains at the northernmost regions of the desert. However, that area has only ever been sparsely populated. Even when the ancient desert realms were at their peak, they did not extend that far. And after the cataclysm 500 years ago, that place was one of the areas worst affected by the encroaching abyss due to it being connected to an ancient underground realm. The entrance to Conria. Since then, it has been declared as a restricted zone by the academia. The only people who still live there are a mysterious Darshan known by the academia as the Nagarjunites. Though they seem like legends to the average person, they were once a Darshan of the academia, albeit one that split off 500 years ago. Then the researchers who wished to fight the monsters from the abyss banded together and traveled to the depths of the desert, and the Nagarjunites are an organization comprised of the people who stayed there in the end. That said, it has been many years since, and they've branched off further and further from the academia. They even seem to have developed their own academic traditions. It seems that they also worship a form of energy known as Kavarina. This energy communicates with them in the form of spirits. Well, I feel that I'm going off topic now. The academia believes that this faction is strongly related to this celestial sign. However, they have not been able to establish contact with this group, and as such have commissioned the guild to assist in their investigations. This is a win-win situation for us as well. Ruins related to Conria are nearby, but exploration in that area has been declared taboo by the academia until now. If this commission is a success, perhaps you'll be able to participate in future expeditions to those ruins. Since you've heard me say this much, why don't you take this commission on? Yeah. Let's do it. Yes, the drum you picked up was originally given to us by the academia to be used as a token of good faith in our dealings with the Nagarjunites. Give it to the organization's leader. It stands to reason that they will have some way to solve the problem. I'll be leaving this task in your hands then. I've marked the rough position of the Tamir Mountains for you. At Astro's Lost Traveler, may you inscribe a new legend in the desert sands. Yes, the 7th Darshan. Ooh. Kavarina of good and evil, so it begins. I don't know how long this quest is, but we're gonna find out. I'm excited. What are you doing? Oh. Good luck. I'm suspecting it's another long one. Probably, yeah. It's probably gonna have multiple parts and everything like the others. So I don't think I'll be able to finish it by the end of this stream, but we'll see. That must be the sign of Apiosha. Yep. That is indeed the sign of Apiosha. Pretty dang cool. Oh, there's a junk chest with all these fun guys. Hey guys, I'm just gonna grab this. Thank you, bye. No, no need to fight, boys. It's okay. Finally at the place. The desert here looks pretty different from what we've seen before. There are strange crystals all over the place. Let's see if we can find any campsites nearby. It looks like there's someone over there. Let's go ask them. I got it before it went away. Haha. Oh, there's paper over here. Bizarre transcript. Hastily scrawled notes transcribed from an unknown source. The true source of the mysterious power unique to this place that the locals call Kavara is unknown, Kavarina. But based on its ability to eliminate or reverse the influence of the abyss, in fact, it is a type of annihilation reaction. The two powers are of the same level, that is to say, they're of the same order in terms of rules. In other words, both possess the power to rewrite the rules. Regrettably, be it the abyss or Kavarina, all current users are stuck in an unconscious stage of being influenced and overwritten by their power. Interesting. You haven't done much of it. I'll probably go later and watch the VOD. Alright, that's a fight. Oh, Lurk, that's fine. We're gonna talk to question mark over here. Who are you? You guys don't look like tribespeople of the desert, more like adventurers from a faraway land. But no matter who you are, this is as far as you'll get. Please go back. The sign of Appa Osha, how did you know of his name? We're adventurers who have an organization at our backs. Catherine of the Adventurers Guild told us, of course. Since you know of the sign of Appa Osha, you must have heard of us Shamaniya, Order of Skeptics, right? Actually, I've read something about it. The desert past this point is a restricted zone under our guard. As a ranger of the Order of the Skeptics, I cannot let you pass, no matter what reasons you may have. I forgot to introduce myself. I am Pyro, a member of the Order of Skeptics in charge of guarding this place. Order of the Skeptics. Pyro remembers that Catherine told us to look out for the Juicites or something. Looks like Pyro isn't the one we're looking for. Nagarjunites? That's just a derogatory name that those guys from the rainforest have for us. Okay. Lord Nagarjuna. I'm so bad with pronouncing words. Is a hero who fought against the Dev alongside... Where have I heard that before? I just heard that term. I swear I heard the term Dev recently in relation to Genshin, not like developer. I swear I've heard that before. Where have I heard that before? Dev. Was it an achievement? I don't remember. Alongside the Divine Bird's heirs. Divine Bird. He gained divine power through the rite of Chinvat. Chinvat Ravine, that's a place. And put an end to the calamity. How dare they call such a great hero on our first Vijnanapati by his given name? Why am I telling you outsiders this? Are you two spies from the academia? We're here to take care of a problem. We're not the academia's henchmen, no. The academia was full of cowards who would never dare step from the desert. I won't lie, you impressed me. I didn't expect you to have such a strong opinion about the academia. Of course. Lord Nasuria has said... Okay, I don't know why I clicked space. So you are here to gather intelligence after all. I've revealed more than I should. Anyway, please leave. If this conversation continues as unwilling as it might be to do so, I would have to end you. Aw. You're the one who can resist blabbing. Why are you putting us to blame? No need to be rash. Oh, right. Silicon, show Pyro the token that Catherine gave us. He'll know what's going on once he sees it. Token is better as a piece of trick. Look, told you we weren't lying. Drum. What's this shabby drum? You call this a token? Catherine mixed things up? You guys don't think you can bribe me with such a small thing, do you? Leave now or things will get nasty. Don't you underestimate us skeptics. Bring it on. Hell yeah.
Let's get it on.
Hey.
Hi. Illusion
Very
shattered.
good. Cease, I say. Oh, it's Sarush. Lady Sarush, why did you didn't have to attend to such trivial matters personally, let alone in front of these outsiders. We parry appear before whoever we wish, and our volition is not for you mere mortals to question. How dare you overstep your bounds? Your sins will be judged, but the time for that has yet to come. The two of you over there, as envoys of the academia, it is only polite to state your names first, no? Yeah, we should have introduced ourselves first, but that high and mighty attitude of yours is... My words and actions are not contrary to tradition and principles of the Pari. The same cannot be said for your nameless persons. Fine, we're not nameless. Paimon is Paimon, and he's Silicon. We're adventurers who came here on a commission. Well, I'm the one who's an adventurer. I only need to know your names. Your other trivialities do not concern me. However, as for that drum, that item has a profound connection with us Pari. It is not something that you mortals should possess. I command you present it to me immediately. No way, at least sound nicer about it when you're asking someone for a favor. Besides, this item is important to our commission. We're to hand it to the leader of this order of yours. We give it to you and fail to complete the commission because of that. Not only might we lose our reward, we might even have to pay more to the Adventurers Guild. That's a huge loss. Reward more, to think that you would risk your lives in a place fought with peril for such frivolous reasons. You know nothing of what transpires here. One mistake would send your race tumbling into an eternal samsara, and yet you commit deeds that are beyond even our comprehension. Interesting, mentioning samsaras again. You humans are such interesting beings. No matter, I shall bring you to the leader you speak of. This item would not remain worthy tribute. I don't know. That's more like it. Wait, that's still not right. We still have to deal with that huge hole in the sky. And if we don't, huge hole, you refer to the sign of Aposha then. And you wish to quell this calamity with mere mortal coils? How presumptuous. It is the duty of the Pari to eradicate the sign of Aposha, an endeavor that I, Saru, shall give my all to accomplish. To quell this calamity, I must follow in the footsteps of the divine bird Sumeru and sacrifice everything that one might call Sarush. No, to stand in my way is not a sin that one such as you may bear. I meant to click Sumeru, but oops. In any case, you shall receive remuneration from this guild of yours so long as the calamity is quelled, will you not? Still do not forget to extol my virtues and laud my accomplishments. After all, even the great heroes shall require mere mortals like you to sing of their deeds. But Lady Sarush, the Vijnanapati has instructed us to forbid suspicious individuals from interfering before the ritual is completed. I've decided, and as a party, my word is law. Alright, follow me. I should take you to the leader you spoke of. But gird yourselves all the same. That which lies ahead is not a place that human beings can easily set foot in. If we get lost or end up being eaten by some monster appearing out of nowhere, there shall be nothing I can do for you. Damn. You can get killed. Alright, Sarush. Sumeru was a dog bird that dwelled in the world between the cosmic ocean. You can find its statues all over the desert. Okay. Wondering where I'd heard that name before. What about Dev? Is that where Dave and Taka comes from? Yudu Malik, welcome to the stream. Welcome back. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome on back. We're doing the world quest now. Following the shiny Celebi here. Oh. It is really cool. Like the Dendra symbol.
Yeah, which is
I know. Dev, is it another word for commune or?
Now you shall perish. Shine down.
Oh, what the hell? Where did you come from?
Dead meat.
Not too late. I started about an hour and a half ago, but I'm gonna be here for a while, so don't worry. Just started the world quest, though. You mean Dev? Aren't these just abyss mages and hilichurls? To think that you would so easily defeat the rampaging Dev, your strength is most radiant indeed. Consider me impressed. There is still quite the gap between you and us, Perry. The sight of you fighting valiantly reminds me of those humans of legend who once fought alongside us. I've decided then, you shall have the honor of being my Yasnapati. Okay. Yasnapati, Paimon doesn't know what that is, but coming from me, it can't be anything good, really. Do you not have such things amongst humans, strategists, scribes, and the like? Those who exist to praise the heroes whose stories they exist in? Oh my gosh. Neither of those jobs are what you just described. No matter how great the hero, their great deeds must be recorded and sung by others. If not, the same fate that befell ancient heroes shall befall them also. Though they may have loved violence and conflict, great deeds are still great deeds, and they deserve to be remembered. Alas, those who loved conflict would be consumed by it, and once they had slain each other, they were all lost. Because there were no more authors or poets to tell of their deeds, once all who had lived in such times were gone, their works forgotten to the last. I will not be like them. My great work shall shine so gloriously that the world itself will suffer great loss to not know of it. Thus I shall now give you permission to record those deeds. Rejoice and give thanks, for this is not a grace that few receive from us Pari. This all sounds very complicated, but basically you just need someone to tell you how awesome you are, right? Sounds like an alright good, sure. Great bright, aren't you? As I expect from my eye on. And whatever the case, it has been decided. Fret not, you shall be free to do as you please once I've sacrificed myself to restore the pure skies. Till then you shall witness my valiant form. Well, sure, even if Paimon can't see it. Source does look similar to a Sealy, yeah. Maybe doing the quest later. Need a break after Nahida. Completely fair. I'm gonna switch to a more fight-ready party. Cross of Sealy and Oceanid. Interesting, yeah. I mean, the ocean itself kind of looks like a Sealy. So. Oh, more morning flowers. Sweet. The boy. There's one over there, actually. Oh, there's more over here. Oh, is that... Oh, okay. Hang on, I'll read that in a second. By the way, what happened to Lilopar? Like, she said she was going to Gurabad. Basically, she, died. Yeah, when she went to Gurabad, that was her dying, basically. Because Gurabad is pretty much destroyed, so she was just finally going back and accepting her fate, basically. So,
So sad.
she's dead. Up, more notes. Okay, well, this is number 1, so it makes sense. These notes look to have been abandoned here for many years, and the dry desert winds have made them brittle. The fact that they have been buried by the sands is quite odd indeed. Found a spring in the canyon here, perfect for a rest. This is a short contract, just a pilgrimage to a site in the north. A simple escort mission, just like being a tour guide. The clients are a couple from the rainforest, both scholars from the Vahamuna Darshan. The woman is already heavily pregnant. They're here to research the pilgrimage routes to the Varukasha Oasis, constantly collecting worthless trinkets buried in the sand, coins, and talismans and the like. The night wind carries the smell of danger. If there are really bandits about, it's just my luck that I have one useless client and the other about to give birth. This is great, just great. What am I going to do? Good crocodile boy. Oh, he's trying to kill me. There's a fishing spot right there. Yeah, so when she returned to Gurabad, she basically died, so. Go away, crocodile. Now I'm sad. Yeah, me too. I didn't want to say goodbye to her, but... What are you doing? Alright, this is number 2. These notes look to have been abandoned here for many years, and the dry desert winds have made them brittle. The fact that they haven't been buried by the sands is quite odd indeed. Okay. The woman's fetal movements are growing stronger. We're just, okay, why are we just talking about this? All right. She can no longer endure long treks, but they haven't given up. They want to continue north. No, it can't be anywhere else, can it? They just have to go to the Varukasha Oasis, which just so happens to be another forbidden place. The nomads there may not welcome us with open arms. I warned them, but no, they wouldn't listen. Babel, if she's a girl, that's what will... Oh my god, it's Babel's parents. Holy... What? We killed her, actually. If she's a girl, then that's what we'll call her. That's what he said. And it was only then that I noticed how the woman's eyes were beautiful like dusk falling over an oasis. What are their names again? I didn't pay attention because there's no need to remember, really. They're just 2 idiots who want to get themselves killed. That much is obvious. The woman is from some sage's family. As for the man, his station is more lowly. Maybe he was from the desert too some generations back. No wonder they came to the desert despite expecting a child. I've seen this plenty of times before, reckless couples who disappear into the desert. The man went off on his own again. Nothing I can do about that. He's the one paying me after all. But why am I the one who has to accompany the pregnant woman? Interesting. Babel lore drop, yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. Babel's parents just were idiots, apparently. Apparently that's what this guy's saying. I'm going to be looking out for more of those, honestly. That is exciting. Before I continue the quest with the Pari, I'm going to...
Turtle!
Yeah, I said that earlier. Friend. How many of these morning flowers do I have? 32. Crazy thing is, Babel's also name of the Tower of Babel, the birthplace of language. Yeah, honestly, the entire time I was doing that quest with Babel, I just had Tower of Babel by Elton John stuck in my head. So yeah, just the entire time. But that's so interesting. Babel lore drop. It's crazy. Oh, like I was not expecting that at all. I really hope these turtles can be kept in Tibet. That'd be so cool. The path here is now dotted with gray crystals. When I last left it, it was not yet so. Gray crystals, you mean the crystals we're seeing everywhere? I've had our eye on them for a while now. What are they? Gray crystals are the remnants of the Black Fire's embers, proof that this land has suffered great calamity. The Black Fire. Indeed, I'm sure you've heard of the great catastrophe struck long ago where dark fire rose from beneath the earth and scorched the land. Dark fire opened a bottomless hollow in this land, and the demons of Dev that crawled through the gap nearly turned this into a lightless realm. Though the gap was blocked by the great tree, the dark fire's filth spread like seeds, and the countless dark and painful memories released by that corruption began to lay down roots and sprout. This persisted till the honored lord of Kavrina, the divine bird, a Sumeru, drank the primordial water left behind by our god before transforming herself into Kavrina of all kinds and scattering across the land. From that day on, the Kavrina has taken the divine bird's place in defending this land, and those painful memories that leaked out have been sealed by Kavrina. What was left are these ubiquitous gray crystals. Though they seem no different from any other stone, they may contain objects that are yet to be purified. The gray crystals in the area have increased as of late. I suspect that this must have something to do with the sign of Aposh's dark power. But if we use the Kavarina's might, we can get rid of the crystals. My senses do not see me. A wandering Kavarina should be nearby. Let us look around. Okay. What the heck? How long was the other person behind that just noticed? Oh yeah, that's rain. Wait, where am I going? Oh, it's in the rocks. There we go. I'm getting Cataclysm lore in here too. So melted. He's just sitting there like a little dude. More morning flower. Hello, friends. Would you like to be dead?
Rest and revamp. Speed of light. Hey!
Okay.
Incoming.
Someone's saying hi to you now.
You give, you
Comes
receive.
the hunted.
Lore says that Conria is near beneath Sumeru, but what if its land reaches almost all across all regions? Every region was affected by the cataclysm. I mean, it could be true. I mean, the light realm does stretch across all of Tefat. Ankonomiya is part of that, so. More gears. Is there a fourth ruin golem?
Probably so.
Yeah, it's possible Conria was like huge. We just don't know how big it was. And what's with the Kokiri? Oh, I got them a Korok plush. So, Korok plush. Name's Mochi. That's the company who makes them.
Yeah.
It's adorbs. It is adorable. Just go up here, follow Celia up here. Also a... Up there it is. I was going to say there's also a Dendroculus, and I was like, where is it? It's right there. Oh, I fell.
Oh.
Quick save. Fast. Don't think it has to be everywhere to fight our regions. Probably not. Like maybe Conry itself wasn't, but the light realm below, they could have traveled around it to get up. So, but they could have traveled around the light realm, like to Ankonomiya and to other areas like that. Come back outside.
That's everything. On to the next.
Hello, who are you? There's definitely multiple entrances scattered, like with Tirnanog? Yeah, possibly. Lady Sarush, Kavarina's envoy, you have returned. That has taken much work on my part. The analysis of documents regarding the right of Chinvat will soon be complete. According to my research, we need only correct all the great songs of Kavarina next, and your great work may then be completed. Wait a moment, you two are... Do not fret, they are Silicon and Paimon, my newly chosen Yasnapati and his companion. They are here to witness my great work. Hey now, Paimon hasn't agreed to that yet. Yasnapati, you say, though I will not question your most astute judgment, I fear that allowing ignorant outsiders into this land before the right of Chinvat is complete may have untoward effects. Now, the people of the Academia surely do not desire the right's completion. Speak no further of my reasons for doing this. Well then, take that drum from before out, Silicon and Paimon. Bring the drum out. Bum ba bum. Corybantus. Corybantus, you say? Yes, this is indeed an important catalyst for the ritual need to forge a Laupa between ourselves and the Pari. I've searched for many years for this, and to think it now comes to me, this is indeed a good omen for my future plans. It would be good if the Fates will also be with me when I lead the Order of Skeptics to throw down the Academia and burn their House of Dana, or whatever they call it, to the ground. No, don't do that. Well, what a way to casually paint yourself as the villain, huh? Villain, huh? The Academia are the true villains here, I have no doubt of that. They were, maybe not anymore. Pioneer is explorable, will that all just be ruins? I mean, maybe. Maybe not all of it was destroyed, or maybe we'll go in the past, who knows? I don't know. There was a text above it? Above which word? Above the drum word. There was one above the drum, and there was one above, connection. Or it was the one that said connection. I don't know what the word below it was, though. I forgot my introductions. I am Nasajuna, the Vijnana Padi of the Order of Skeptics, we who cultivate ourselves here. If we would use the terminology of the Academia, I would be the equivalent of a sage. But I doubt those pampered folks would care much for what we might, for what we at the margins call ourselves. You do not look much like those like the Academia might send. We're just passing adventurers. Fair enough. Though the truth, it would not matter even if you were to be from that dreaded place. Even the entire core of 30 were to be sent here, my plans could not be halted. Whatever your plans are, we didn't come here to stop them, that's for sure. So that they would all say, those treacherous louts from the Academia, and when my guard is down, you would stab me in the back. Ooh. This guy doesn't like people. Just like those people in funny names who try to skulk about and steal our academic tomes. And funny masks. The Harbingers? Are the Harbingers here? Interesting. Try to skulk about and steal our academic tomes. They even dared attack our honored envoy of Caverna, Lady Sarouche. And they met defeated at my hands, each one of them. I guess those were the Fatui. The Fatui, I don't know of what you speak, they were city folk. So I doubt the Academia would be far behind in the shadows. Interesting that they were city folk. Do not look down upon us at some miserable few who inhabit the Tamir Mountains. We once had such numbers throughout all the desert, north of Mount Damavan would struggle to hold us. It is only because of our harsh environment and the slander and ostracism by the Academia that we have been reduced to this. If it was not for such sage souls as myself holding things together and the protection of Caverina, we skeptics would have been reduced to nothing long ago. Sounds like quite the disagreement. Catherine said that you have your differences, but it sure looks to Paimon that you skeptics really hate the Academia. Say not hate, but rather that we simply cannot coexist. When I was young, I did go there to learn in an attempt to mend our differences, but they treated me like an outsider. Though they feign politeness by calling us a branch of the Academia, this is not but a means to belittle us. It is said that our predecessors had a clash of ideals with them, and so chose to go into the desert to stand against the darkness themselves. From that day on, we have been holding firm in the war against defilement, defending our land, and what have those useless louses been doing in the meantime? Compared to those pampered pedants, we who combine thought, word, and deed far better deserve honor for our wisdom. I'm not looking forward to reading French. Honestly, mood though. All those complicated words, I don't speak French. I mean, with all the stuff. Paimon doesn't quite get it. You need only understand that conflict is the true nature of this world, which is sad and true, kind of. Caverina and impurity, Dahri, Conria, and the true way. It is these struggles for supremacy that have kept this world alive, just as surely as this sky does. Those sophists and their fancy darshans believe that the fate of all are inscribed in the skies, and that this is the supreme wisdom and truth. But look, the skies reflect defilement itself. Surely their truth, then, is an imperfect thing. Perhaps nothing is truly perfect. Think you thus? Then we might yet be friends. If time permits, we may discuss this issue in more detail. Nasiraya, this is not the time to talk about such things. Have you not seen how the great crystals hem us in ever more tightly? If we do not extinguish the sign of Apaosha soon, things shall grow more perilous indeed. Speaking of the sign... Right, that's right. We were tasked to fix this whole thing. I didn't mean to click. I was trying to do something else. Well, our plans also involve extinguishing that celestial mark. As for what it is, if it must be described as anything, let's call it the water's surface. The water's surface, your explanations are making things more confusing. The water's reflection, while an illusion, nonetheless hides the truth within itself, so it is with the skies. It is like a mirage, if you have seen those before. Big hole up there is way spookier than any mirage. Well, it should be. For that celestial sign reflects an otherworldly hellscape. Long, long ago, Conria once built a facility here that connected them to realms beyond. Interesting. Connected them to realms beyond Tevat? That's cool. I'm used to French since I see it daily due to being Canadian. English and French are our dominant language up here. Okay, that's fair. So Fontaine's going to be a lot easier for you to understand then. Me and Paimon will be on the same boat. Mood. During the Great Disaster, which they say the Dahri started, monsters swarmed from that very facility into the nations of the world. Oh, okay. The monsters tore open a giant rift that came to be called the Tunigi Hollow. And though they were sealed away with the new vein of the ancient tree, this mysterious sign appeared along with that. What the sign reflects is that which lies beyond the Dark Rift, and though the monsters cannot enter Tevat through that illusion, it nonetheless radiates corrupt energies. They say that our very first... Oh. I'm talking too much. It's oxygen that needs...
Yes.
They say that our very first Vijnanapati extinguished the strange sign together with the Pari, but as the power of impurity has strengthened over the time, this ancient symbol has appeared once more. And should we leave it be? Who knows? That hollow may truly re-emerge one day, and that ancient war will be reenacted. Yeah, maybe. In truth, it might be interesting to live in such excited times. What? No, that wouldn't be interesting at all. It matters not. Sumeru drained the Amrita left behind by our god, transmuting herself into limitless Kavarina. As the heirs to the divine bird, solving this problem is the mission that we Pari have. I, Sarush, will surely leave behind a work great enough to be her equal. Of course. Of course, Kavarina's envoy, and we of the Order of Skeptics shall surely help you see through your duty. What's all this talk about sacrifice? Is that really necessary to solve this problem? Well, in truth, I don't know. All documents regarding the sign of Ap Osha have long been lost, and the traditions and rites surrounding it have also ceased to be passed down. If it had not been for me constantly looking up what documents were left, there might not have been any more left to know that the rite of Chinvad existed at all. According to my research, the Pari are descendants of Sumerg, and should therefore also have the power to transform into Kavarina to purify the land. And would you not say that a grand sacrifice to save the world on the part of the Divine Bird's heirs very much suits our order's style? But that's so haphazard. This sacrifice you're talking about doesn't sound like a small thing either. Why aren't we thinking of other ways to solve this issue? I'm sure there's got to be some alternative, right, Silicon? It's always been this way, hasn't it? Yep. I always said that you need not interfere. Simply witnessing my sacrifice shall suffice. It is something we're celebrating that we Pari should sacrifice our lives to purify the earth. Well, you say that, but I would ask that you keep a respectful distance from that which you do not comprehend outsiders. But since this is the case, well, I was planning to investigate the Tunigi Hollow to make preparations for the rite of Chinvat anyway. Why don't you come along? I trust that you also wish to see the scars left behind by a fissure that once led beyond our world's bounds. When you see it, I believe you shall understand. Well, Paimon is kind of curious. Sound plan. In that case, I shall lead the way. After all, you would find it impossible to freely traverse this land where Kavana battles against impurity. My Asnapati, follow me to the end. Watch me complete my mission. Alright. I thought Sumeru would be easy for me, but I was so wrong. Dude, don't jinx it. We just healed Apep, Sarush. I forgot to mention the Sumeru was also compared to Phoenix. Okay, interesting. Maybe. We'll see. You know, I did theorize in my expansion for this area, my video on the expansion for this area, that we would get a Phoenix buff, and we haven't, but Smurg is, if it's kind of a Phoenix, I was kind of right. Pari are very mysterious creatures, and as the bloom guard of her race, Sarush can replace your characters to fly and move. When Sarush is in flight, your character will stay in place to await her return. While in flight, Sarush can ascend or descend and use the accelerate skill to increase her flight speed. Sarush cannot be too far from your character, though. A bloom guard shall never abandon others, after all. Sarush can call upon the special energies within items around which mysterious mayflies dance. Press Sarush's interact skill to allow her to use her power to guide the might of Kavarana. Hold her interact skill to cause her to stop and continuously channel Kavarana's might. During this time, you can control your character freely. As a parry, Sarush can also perceive some things beyond normal human sight. Interesting. I mean candy. Yeah. She's a child of a phoenix, so yeah. Yeah. I think so. Alright. I didn't want to switch. There we go.
Oh.
The Dendrock is definitely up. Okay. Repet, yes, repet. Plumes of purifying light are fragments left behind by the entities Cavarina who have used up all their strength. Only powers such as Suresh can retrieve them. Some plumes will flee when Suresh purchased. You must successfully give chase to retrieve such plumes. Some other plumes will split into many leaves when Suresh draws close. Collect all of these leaves to retrieve the complete plume. I'm a bird, I'm a bird. I love that loading screen. I want to get up here. I think there's a Dendroculus up here. No, I'm a Celebi. Yes, I'm a Celebi. Area, welcome back. Done with all the story quests. The event looks super fun. I'm really excited for the event. Yes, I finished Nahita's story quest, so I am currently doing some exploration of the new area. We're doing the new world quest, going along the new area, and just taking some breaks to get some stuff along the way too. As I do. Any more around? I don't see any more around. Alright, so I gotta be a Celebi now. Over here. Oh. I didn't really pay attention, really. I thought I got it. Oh, that's right, you're right, actually. Completely slipped my mind how it worked. Go to the top here. There it is, yeah, okay. Wish you can teleport to the place Sarush is in. It would be so easy to climb. It would be so easy to climb. Imagine when we get our Seraphim winds back. Oh, that'd be so cool. Who's fighting me? You? It is, it's him. Not even close to you. What a nerd. It's like, I'm gonna fight. Fight. I'm like, no. I'm gonna leave. These things are like little Sealy. That's... Where you going, buddy? There we go. Got a chest.
Find anything you like?
Those look like the things from APEP. These? do kind of, yeah. Oh, like these things, yeah. These things. I think they're part of the Cavarina energy. I don't think they are from Apep. They're from a different thing. Got a new item though. Plume of purifying light. So we have to correct it. Oh, that must be for the new offering system. That's right. What those are for. Hello. Okay. Fine then. Got it that time. I could have just teleported up, but I didn't feel like it. They do look similar, yeah. But I don't think they are from Apep. I think they're from the bird guy. I forget what his name is. But yeah, I think those are from the Merg. That's his name. I don't know how to pronounce it. Unigi Hollow. Look at that. That is beautiful. There's super huge crystals all over the place, even bigger than the ones we saw before. They look scarier too. There were once huge trees used to seal and subdue the creatures of the dark depths. The power of defilement has corrupted them, warping into such forms you see now. Since the monsters have been sealed, it sure doesn't look like anyone needs to sacrifice themselves again. That is why we must use the power of Cavarina to reopen it. Wouldn't that release the monsters again? They took so much effort just to seal too. No, I mean we must open the path to the sign of Apaosha. The way to the rift in the earth was sealed long ago. It can never lead to the true darkness again. That is exactly why the sealed rift does indeed connect to the illusion of the abyss. We need only use the great songs of Cavarina to stabilize the seal before initiating the rite of Chinvat to pass through the darkness and reach the sign. They're the mightiest manifestations of the Cavarina scattered throughout the world. We can use the great songs to initiate the rite of Chinvat. After that, we can open a path to the darkness, just as legends holds that the first Vijnana Pati Nagarjuna and the Pari did. Well, it's all well and good, but what will we do once we reach the other side the sign is on? I don't know what happens after that. I've encountered legends that our first Vijnanapati Nagarjuna was lifted up to the heavens, where he used divine power to extinguish the sign. That I feel is mere myth. I believe that the Cavarina's envoys will have some way. Since they can purify the defiling impurities, they must also have some way to extinguish the sign. Did Sumeru not also say that she was to imitate the sacrifice of Sumeru? The world is built upon conflict and sacrifice, after all. Well, that's what Sumeru says. Sure, but that's way too irresponsible of you. Oh, don't fret, but before the necessity of any sacrifice can be ascertained, we must still bring the great songs of Cavarina together. At the moment, we have yet to take even the first step forward. Says the guy who's been talking this whole time. Basically, only the Pari who have been chosen as a Bloomguard can touch the great songs, but our current envoy, Lady Sarush, has yet to obtain that right. But so, for all that bluster, you really aren't all that, not Sarush. Oh, jeez. You dare speak to me like that, Pale Floater? Well, Paimon isn't a Pale Floater. Only by obtaining the Twin Horde Chaplet may she become the Bloomguard, being able to acknowledge the power of Cavarina. As such, she must first be acknowledged by Lady Zurvan, the first Pari. She's a mighty Pari who once fought alongside her ancestors. It is said that she was the very Pari who fought alongside the ancient heroes to subdue the Embers of the Abyss. But that elder of ours is utterly unresponsible. He refuses to acknowledge my dearest desire. I'm afraid that there's nothing I can do about that. Still, even without the Twin Horn Chaplet, my sacrifice will suffice to accomplish this deed. Of course, I do not intend to doubt your desire to sacrifice yourself this way, but if you're unable to perform the rite and pass through the Dark Hollow, your wish will not be fulfilled nonetheless. However, I do have a suggestion. Lady Sarush called you her Yasnapati, did she not? Why don't you go with her to the Varukasha Oasis? That is where Lady Zurvan may be found. Perhaps Lady Zurvan may yet change her mind when she sees that we humans view Lady Sarush as the predestined envoy. Well, we've got a commission to complete. That is the only method we have at present to change our current situation, so please do go with Lady Sarush to the sacred place protected by the Cavarina. Aren't you a sneaky one? Looks like you're the only person coincidentally out of a job. Of course not. There is much I must do. For example, the preparations for the rite of Chinvat must still be done. I must also consult the words of the ancient scribes once more to ascertain the locations of the great songs. As for the Kori drum you brought, I believe I may now form a connection with the Pari who sleep at present once more. The awakening is necessary for the rite of Chinvat to recur. Regardless, I leave the matter of Twin Horn Chaplet to you two. Once everything is complete, let us meet at the campsite upon the Tamir Mountains. Oh, well, so do we have to look for the Pari Elder, right? Well, let's hope she isn't as nasty as Sarush's. There's a new offering system? Yeah, the, I don't know exactly where it is, but I do know there's a new offering system. I think it might be this tree. Maybe. Or maybe it's this tree up here. I don't exactly remember where it is. I just call it Simi for short as a nickname. Simi! It's actually a really good one. I don't have to keep saying the entire thing. Pale floater, Sealy. Paimon being a Sealy has to be a red herring. It's way too obvious. I mean, it's possible. She could be related to the Sealy or be some sort of celestial thing, but
Possible. Yeah.
that had its own laws. Hey, okay. There's way too many clues that there's a Sealy. I mean, just because there's a lot of clues doesn't mean it's like just a red herring. It could just be like foreshadowing on purpose. So who knows? This is how they look now. How pathetic. Serious, what are you talking about? Never mind. I just happened to witness the undignified states of my kind. No matter, we shall keep going. Dude, I might see. The Fravashi trees are no doors. You'll disturb the residual pari residing within if you simply barge through them. Everyone can't see them at all. Of course, Pale Floater can't see them. They are still trapped by obsessions of the past, after all. They may not be what they wish for, but looking at the sight of them clinging desperately to this world, how absurd and pathetic. They may look a little strange, but calling them pathetic is just mean. And looking at you being surrounded by so many plants, Paimon actually thought you'd feel at home. But I only feel at home when I'm on a battlefield. Oh, geez. Only the battle lasting until the end of time can be perceived as true eternity. K.A. Now that you're following me, you better grasp that as early as possible, Pale Floater. These Fravashi trees are pari that fought until the very end of their defilement, that against the defilement that had been corrupting the land, and using the last remnants of their power, they transformed into the state that you see now. Paimon scares me. Genshin gonna do something to her, and I'm not ready. I'm not ready either. Paimon better be okay. They exhausted their strength to the point where they could no longer maintain their form and were rejected by the Verukasha Oasis for being tainted. Legend has it that in ancient times, the Order of Skeptics would hold a ritual of purification for them so as to bring them all back to the... Legend has it that in ancient time, the Order of Skeptics would hold a ritual of purification for them so as to bring them all back to the Varukasha Oasis. But nowadays, there remains no one in the Order of Skeptics who is able to perform such a ritual. The best they can do is but to keep these Fravashi trees alive. But this only prolongs their suffering. Judging by their current appearance, they seem to have nothing left but the bitter memories they have to endure alone. In a way, they have also fulfilled their mission, but it was all a meaningless act compared to a true sacrifice. There is a way to save them. Paimon can't just leave them here to suffer and endure all alone like this. You can't, that makes you weak, Pale Floater. Jeez. Being compassionate is indeed one of the great Sumerug's many noble qualities, but one cannot survive here merely with a kind heart. Besides, for us Pari to exhaust our strength in the final stand against evil is already the best ending one can dream of. I see no necessity to change anything. That's what you think. Perhaps they have different ideas, you know. Paimon was trapped here. Paimon would definitely want to go back home and be with everyone else. We Pari share no such weaknesses. Fine, since even my Yasnapadi fancies so. I shall wake her up with my power and let you listen to her dimming voice. Okay. Alright, here's plant, and... get world quest from them. Alright, I do need to take a quick break, so give me 1 second, I'll be back in a few minutes. And Rain will just be here, sit in there, I guess. I'm back. Sharush found a friend. Yes, I haven't done the quest from here. I'll go watch the Nahida quest VOD. Alright, bye. Enjoy the VOD. Thank you for hanging out for this part. Very fun time. Glad to see you. Have you guys seen Kirara? Yes, she's very pretty. I'm very excited for that. Is that all you got? Who are you talking to? Something's about to attack us. Uh-oh. Where? Oh, there.
Allow me. Hey. Don't blink. Incoming.
Oh, there's more.
I see everything. Rest and rebuild. Don't blink.
Oh, I won't deny about does he? Awesome to have a new yokai. Yes, it's really, really cool. And a new Inazuma character. And the first Inazuma Dendro character.
You're so
Of course I am.
excited. She's
If they ain't nothing, come forth and perish. Oh, that's how we get more of the plumes. That was a really quick world quest right there.
Not bad, as far as treasure is concerned.
You get to the thing. Oh, it's up there. I'm hoping 3.7 is an Inazuma Interlude Archon quest. That would be really cool. And finally some Ankonomiya stuff. That'd be really cool, actually. I mean, cannot deploy here. Why? I think it's because I'm standing on the weird pillar. Or something on Chio or Sasori or Sarai. That would be cool. That would be really cool if we get those. Especially Chio. A little dling. Oh, hello.
Everyone hold hands. Allow me. Hey. Cut to the chase.
Alright, get them both ready? Okay. What are you gonna do there now? That doggy's back in your cage? Oh my gosh. True though.
Mhm.
That might be where this one is leading us. Looks like it.
Grow. Hold the line. Incoming. Huh? Ha. Yeah. With sword comes shadow. Hit.
Flicker.
Don't blink. Speed of light.
Okay, so I guess doing it all will get the luxurious chest.
You give, you receive.
So fun. Yeah, I'm getting distracted so quickly.
Oh, there's a new area.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be distracted so much. More dudes.
Hey! Rest and rebuild! Yeah. Don't blink!
Alright, where are you taking us? Gonna be one, or is it just gonna be... Yeah, it's gonna be one.
Everyone hold hands! Let's move out. Incoming! Hey! Nowhere to hide!
The process of elimination.
Don't blink! Huh?
He is. He's 5-star.
And you it's good.
Incoming! Hey!
Number 2. So where's the last one?
As far as treasure is concerned.
I don't think it's this one, because I think this one was related to the puzzle here. Or to the puzzle, so... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I was wrong. Maybe, no, maybe he's going somewhere else. Nope, he's going back.
Hey!
That's the first thing you do. You wake up after being trapped in stone, you're just like, I wanna
Cut
fight.
to the chase.
Deflect.
Speed of light! Hey! Yeah! Hip, hip, hop.
There he goes. There we go.
You
Got a
give,
luxurious
receive.
chest too. Hell yeah. How many dendro sigils? Got 4 dendro sigils. Love getting the dendro sigils. Oh, junk chest. Just imagining all the crazy Greek, Roman, and Norse monsters in the Abyss Void makes me scared but excited. I'm right there with you. I'm so excited to see what they all, what's all in the void, in the Abyss. This one's running. Can I get the Dendroculus one? No. Yeah. Knock this up there, I see too. Guessing. Over here might have something to do with that. I want to see what Ajax encountered. Imagine if it was Nibelung or Cerberus. That would be pretty cool. To return to the Varukasha Oasis. Oh. These can be moved. So, I could just like... That way I'll be able to get up first while I'm yeah. There he goes. Now the grass is green again.
Huh.
Want to make a Klee joke on the 4 thingy? Honestly, it's pretty cool. Wonder if Alice like got it from that or something. Interesting. And then I just go here and I collect it. climbing though. There's another thing on the top. Bling. Love the little sound effect. Hey, you're a party that I've never met. Like to fly with me? We're gonna fly after this one, I guess. I don't know. What are you talking about? Yeah. Well, I mean, this isn't part of the quest. I'm just exploring, so. Yeah. I love the look of that over there. The Badlands. What do I feel like Dottore burned the Pari tree? I mean, maybe. Could have been Dottore. Oh, I didn't mean to start spinning. Dottore could have something to do with it. I'll have to wait and see. Mans just wants to fly. Like, why isn't it going back? I wasn't clicking Z. Sweet.
Here you go.
Thank you. Alright. Should get back to that world quest I was working on. Oh, fire. Oh. Can't do that one yet. It gave me the quest, but I can't do it yet. That one's connecting to the Pari. Alright. I wonder. Yep. Sky bombs. We're here in sky bomb this one. Best of pack. Bing. Let's go get that chest real quick. Exploration knowledge too. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Alright. Like we're gonna have to be fighting more Rift Hounds. So fun. Barwick. Barwicks contain that same power and will stick to your characters once picked up and affect nearby. Oh, okay.
Allow me.
Here you are.
Incoming. Yeah, this way through the loop. With sword comes shadow. Speed of light.
dodging my stupid attacks, nerd.
Speed of light. Hey!
Hate rip down so much.
Here you go.
Here you go. Alright, more tutorial stuff. More primo. Probably actually get to the quest. Oh, there's another chest. Have to get the chests on the way.
Everyone hold hands. Allow me.
Here you are. The process of elimination.
Exactly.
With sword comes shadow. I wonder who this gift could be from.
Some boy down there. You're gonna lead to. You're leading somewhat of the way I'm going, so. Hey, you are going the way I'm going. Cool. The gate of Zelkarnain. You onward. Alright. Come on, little buddy, show me the way. Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Here you go.
More exploration knowledge. Yep. Things. These tree vines have ensnared the power of Kavarina. Source can use the power to extract this energy and handle the vines. Okay. Sweet.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
There's the Weenut. Weenut. It's just a Weenut that is encased in the stuff. Pretty cool though. Climbing up the Weenut. It's now a statue, yeah. Statue man. I saw some fungi down here that I need to fight.
A minute to memory. Rest and rebuild. Don't blink. Hey!
Oh, they're dead.
You give, you receive.
In the sand and stuff.
I've like fun.
Oh, you mean, okay.
Yeah.
So many plunging attacks to get these down. Thanks. There's a thing here. Fuck the man. Huge dogs, huge bugs. Oh, I just wandered into the quest. Yeah, I did. Well, I found them. The crystal here looks like a Waynute. This be one of the Waynute that we've seen before. How did it get trapped here? They call these children of an ancient dragon the Waynute. So that's what they're called. Yeah. Still, it does not have a sinful form. Perhaps it was merely unlucky to have been caught in the crossfire and sealed here. Maybe it's a good thing that's been sealed here. It might just pop out of the ground and swallow us in one go. I'll protect you, Paimon. Yay. You certainly look like you get along well. Of course, we're the best of buddies. But is it not also said that even constant companions would fail to notice if the other was spirited away by a sprite? These stories are quite common too. What are you talking about? Silicon would never do that. I merely jest. If you are bosom buddies, surely some idle jokes will not move you. We shall soon reach the Varukasha oasis. Hurry now. I'll not continue onward just yet. Be patient. Oh wait, I need to... Ba-ding.
Here you go.
There. Continuing on this way. Let me spawn down here.
Nowhere to hide.
Oh yes, I love this scene.
Grow. Hold the line. Hey.
Make your shield go away. Thank you. Interesting word, Sarush. What is Sarush hinting at? No more foreshadowing, please. Stop. I do not want Paimon betraying us foreshadowing. Above us? I think so. I think it was. Oh, okay. I think the, not the quest, but yes, this is what I wanted to see. The Adambara pistols. It wants me to bring them from here, from the swamp, it said. I don't know what the Adambara pistols are.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we? Take a stroll?
Do I have to like go up to them? Oh, I get it now. Miasma. Does look like miasma, but miasmic tumor. See, Udambara. I don't know what that is. cleanse more stuff. Oh yeah. They're moving. No, I didn't mean to. I know, I see where it is. Let me move. Hate when it does that. Get it. Oh, I did it again. Do it again, and then. Oh, I know, don't say to cover my thing. Just a second. Damn it. Hey! He's now free. Okay. Do we? That one. I can figure another Sealy. This OST thing, it is so good. There's only 2 this time. Ring. Beneath the fog. Got an achievement. Fill the purple mist. Make your first. Oh, I have a bunch of achievements that I just haven't claimed yet. Another Sealy to the center. Got another achievement again. Is this last Sealy? Somewhere in this direction. Let's see. Palm fruit, yeah. Ping Chen did it again, man. It's awesome. Yes, it is so good. Never disappoints. Apep's theme was amazing. This new music's amazing. Oh, it's all so good. Good. Good, that's what it is.
Here you go.
That is definitely enough, so... Go back and do that one later, because I don't know what the... Udambara? Unless I had it already? Anyways, before I get back to that, I should get my final level on my Tree of Dreams. On the way to finish the Tree of Dreams. Finish the Tree of Dreams. Finish the tree. Finish the tree. Finish the Tree of Dreams. Reminds me I should fight Apep tomorrow. Yes, for Baiju Mats. That'd be very good. Oh, we get a tree. No way. Oh? It moved. Tree of Dreams shines more radiantly than ever, heralding the comings of greater dreams for Vanarana. You'll be remembered by those who dwell in the dream, and your story shall linger in their songs and poems for generations to come. Tree of Dreams is complete.
Yay!
All I need is to upgrade the statues to the final level now. And the Dendro Sigil stop at the shop is unlocked. I'm gonna go visit that. About time. And what, like... It's August? 8 months? 7.5, 8 months since yeah, and now it's finally open. DJ Khaled. See what we got. A lot of furnishings. Okay. And some more, and then, okay. Sweet. Some furnishings. Weapon enhancement stuff, 3 each. And then a bunch of Mora. Hey, cool. Nice. Hey, looking at for progress. 50, already over here, 50, nice. And 23. Let's keep going.
Curses. There's sand in my shoes.
Gotta get back. Gotta get back to what we were doing. We were doing. Yeah. Back to what we were doing. Exploring. Stealing a lizard. Stealing more lizards. Steal all the lizards. Stealing the lizards. Okay. I don't know. Do I have it already? Is it just like an item or something? It's a unique thing. I don't know what that is. I'm imagining Fontaine teapot and could see a lake scene or mermaid core style teapot. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Can't wait to see what Fontaine itself is gonna look like. Very excited for that. Certain order to it. I think this is the literal last combination. Literally the last combination I tried. Lots of lakes, lavender fields, orchards, waterfalls, streams, rivers, vineyards, rolling hills, old ruins. It does sound like it's going to have a lot of that. Yeah, I'm excited. And pollution, apparently. So yay. There it is. Jeez.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
What? Don't worry.
I see everything. Cut to the chase. Allow me. Incoming.
Flicker.
This big guy. There we go.
Don't blink. That's everything. On to the next.
Oh yeah. Holy, haven't been here before.
Totally wouldn't.
I mean, I didn't think there'd be such a huge patch of green on the other end of the mountain. You're just in the desert too, how strange. That's why it's called an oasis, Paimon. Land of the Pari, so there'd be lots of other people like you here, right? Oasis. You know what? Paimon's not all that keen on going. I think it sounds like fun, Paimon. That is the harvest totem. I don't know. I've been sacred form of the god that has granted us Peri life. Interesting. It's because our god cannot be considered alive. 500 years ago, our great god gave all to quell the power of the disaster afflicting this place. She was stained with corruption and could not be reborn in a purer plane, unless her divine consciousness continues to wander the mortal one. Our great god left us with the sanctified Amirta, and the Lord of Verdure caused the harvest totem to grow from that, thus anchoring our god to this realm. Yeah, the name of the god was the name of the tree. The Varukasha oasis has been nourished by the Amrita, and even the Kavarina that defends this earth gains its unending power by the grace of the Amrita. This god of yours doesn't look too well. She's been trying to hold out against the stuff coming out of that hole this entire time. Her power maintains the seal over the Dark Hollow. Fear that the emergence of this sign is due to the attraction of that evil power. If it were not for the presence of Harvest Peccatum, the defilement surging forth from that hollow would have infected the entire world. But it is also due to performing this duty that the tree has deteriorated so much. I do not believe that I could ever bear to be reduced to such a state. That's why I must leave a legacy of heroism behind for all to remember before it does happen. Well, never mind that first. Let's go look for this Zervon person, shall we? we get that chaplet and fix the sky real quick, that might make your god feel a lot better too. Is this another god? I think so, yeah. I think this might be a separate god. Let's find out. Time trial.
Don't let any of it roll away.
Is. Whoa. Wait, some of these Pari weren't here before. Are these the ones we rescued? So cool. Alright, here's Zervan though. The music here is so good. I sat here last night just listening to it. It was so good. Okay. While Pari norms and cease consorting with those humans whose hearts are heavy with their ulterior motives. Okay. Destiny you speak of is a nebulous thing. I cannot simply be expected to sit and wait for it. That's precisely the danger. The chaplet you seek contains the highest authority over Kavarina. Giving it to you, I may as well be handing the power of Kavarina over to those untrustworthy humans. Can you just have more faith in me, Elder? You two look like we're being left out here, aren't we? Also, it seems like Sarush loses that cocky attitude of hers in front of Zervan, huh? Perhaps she has other hidden facets to her person. That's a scary thought. Someone's blending something upstairs. Well, you certainly aren't from the order of skeptics. You seem to be outlanders, in fact. Well, in matters of courtesy, I suppose you two shall introduce yourselves first. I don't ask humans for the names often, you know. Paimon's Paimon, and he's Silicon. Yasnapati. Might have had a little misunderstanding somewhere, though, huh? This is the forbidden land of the Pari, the paradise nourished by Amrita, the shrine at which we pay reverence to our great god. Only heroes who have forged bond with Pari and pilgrims who have come to genuflect before our god may enter. I shall take it that you are Sarush's companions then. It has been several hundred years since humans last visited our Sea of Flowers. That said, aren't a ton of skeptics living outside in the desert? Don't they know how to enter this place? We shall not permit such discourteous folk to enter our hidden realm. In the past, we Pari did indeed fight alongside their ancestors. We even lived here together. But many years have passed and folly have grown strong among them. Even the traditional rites have now become utterly forgotten. None living amongst them can forge a laupa with a Pari. They should have been the ones to conduct the rite of Absor for the tree that suppresses the Dark Hollow, thus cleansing it of the filth that stained it. Its deterioration of the tree cannot be avoided, but if they had not neglected the rite and caused the seal to weaken, this terrifying sign would never have reappeared so soon. But human tradition is unreliable in this fashion. Compared to them, you outlanders, blank slates as you are, certainly seem more dependable. I'm not sure if you actually are praising us or not, but we're here to... I would guess that you're here about the sign of the sky. I doubt that anyone would notice our little nook if not for this great crisis. Well, we were commissioned to deal with this large hole, yeah. Oh my, so it is as I guessed. It seems that even after so long, this short-lived race is short-sighted as ever. Still, if we're not that way, would you even need us, Pari, to act on your behalf? Like, Pari is pretty nasty as a whole, kinda, yeah. Regardless, since human heroes have again graced our secret garden, it seems the gears of destiny have begun to turn once more. And you seem to be an interesting human being too. That takes me back. Once upon a time, I too traveled alongside humans as curious as you to quell a calamity. Perhaps you really might equal their great deeds. Well, then it's decided. I shall give you a chance. The two of you certainly seem more trustworthy than those blind and foolish skeptics. Elders, shouldn't you put your trust in me instead? Well, as for that, you do know where Rashnu and Mahir are, right? Go bring them here. They should still be enjoying their beauty sleep right now. This will serve as proof of your trustworthiness, and I'll be able to give the chaplet to you. Well, Paimon knows, so this is the kind of seal that everyone needs to get together to break, and then we can get the chaplet, right? Ah, such impoverished imagination. Chaplet can be given to you at any time, but to solve the issue of the sign of Apaosha, we will need their strength. Surush alone will not be able to open the path through the Dark Hollow, not even with the chaplet. This perhaps is another example of the rule of three. They're bringing it back. They're bringing back the rule of three. Paimon doesn't really know what you're saying, but as long as we can get the chaplet, it's fine. Indeed, Silicon Paimon, do help Surush out, alright? I don't need help. Yes, you do. You're not very honest, Surush, but since your elders said so, guess you gotta listen to us. That was the first part of it, I guess. On the swamp now. So, okay, so this is the first branch of it. So we got 40 and 50, so I'm guessing the 50 one's going to be a bit longer. Start with 41. Excuse me. Yeah, but look at this place.
There
It's
have been
so
many
pretty.
poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
Looks like we actually can do the Pale Fire quest now. Nice. Servant has a quest for us as well. Hang on. Even Paimon's here. What do you mean even? That's offensive. From the looks on your face, you found something interesting, haven't you? I was not sure if interesting is the right word. But the Fravashi tree. Okay. See, now where should I begin? What you just described is indeed a Fravashi tree that Pari is transformed into, but as for what resides within such trees, I believe it is more accurate to call them fragmented memories than residual Pari. It is quite akin, in fact, to the plume of purifying light you obtained, which contains memories that cannot return to the earth. Sounds familiar. Well, Pyre remembers that Bija we received in the forest is created from Aranara memories, wasn't it? Aranara, so you know about those carefree creatures. That makes things much easier to explain then. Unlike us, the Aranara are born from the land. We are born from the Varukasha Oasis, and we shall return there eventually. The god safeguarding this place is rejected by the time flowing throughout this land, and so are we. That said, this is also what we wish for. After all, it is our purpose to keep the defilement from flowing into the land along with us. And in the Amrita pool, we get to wash off whatever filthiness that once tainted us. By offering that plume of purifying light to the Amrita pool, you will enable the Pari to return to the Varukasha Oasis once again. So that's probably the offering system. That means we did a good deed this time, right? You grow ever so haughty, Pale Floater, as if this were not all thanks to my great power. But you're pretty amazing too, Surush. That's more like it, though I need no compliments from you so long as my Yasnapati is present. Speaking of Yasnapati, now that you've more or less accepted this title, that indeed make you the perfect candidate for the ritual. In ancient times, the human warriors who walked with Pari would hold a ritual of purification for the Pari scattered in the desert, so as to bring them back to the Varukasha Oasis. And those who have established a special bond with the Pari have been addressed as Yasnapati ever since. Okay. That's entirely different from what Surush told us. Yeah. Is that so? Well, she was bound to get something right by luck eventually. As for you, Yasnapati, you now shoulder the responsibility to help the Pari that have yet to return. If you ever encounter other Fravashi trees, please bring the plumes of purifying light they have formed back to the Varukasha Oasis. Don't worry, we'd help them even if you didn't ask. Okay. That's just, yeah, okay. What you get for completing it. Where's the offering system then? Alright, okay. I don't know if we can do the offering system yet, but be cool. Alright. Let's go find one of the guys. Going back down to the swamp. Should be the pink tree pool? Okay. On the right way, Surush, we seem to have been around these parts before. Stop making such graceful noises. Would I lead you wrong? Pale Floater, you could stand to learn from our Yasnapati and his unflinching calm. To be honest, I am somewhat nervous on the inside. That's right, this place still doesn't look safe at all, just like the last time we came here. Such trivial trials, they pale in comparison to the sacrifice that I must offer up later. I misspeak. You, Pale Floater, are not as bold as my Yasnapati, but perhaps one may consider retreating at the slightest sign of danger a wise choice. That's right. Silicon's in charge of being brave, while Paimon's in charge of being smart. That's why we make the best buddies, after all. Paimon thinks that was a good rejoinder, too. Okay. I did not give you your title for naught, Yasnapati. Do you give praise unto my bravery more, pray? Well, Silicon's known Paimon longer. While he's not being your Yasnapati, there's nothing wrong with him sparing some time to praise Paimon. Anyway, don't sweat the small stuff, Sarush. You're not really doing anything that especially needs praising right now, are you? My great work is not for the present, but for the future. Still, at this very moment, you are being given the privilege to witness where it all begins. Well, if you say so. Speaking of which, we're here to find... gonna have to bed now. Good night, Silicon and chat. Good night, Doo-Doo. Enjoy your sleep. Hopefully you get some good sleep, and hope you enjoy the updates when you get to play it more. But yeah. That foolish familiar of Thorn, she must be suffering right now. Wait, is she trapped in there? Then we gotta go save her. The power of the purple we mischievous previously and the demons of Dev stem from the same source. Mihir's task should have been to keep such wicked powers from running rampant upon this earth. From the sign of Ap-Osha, the powers in the two forces warring here ebb and flow. We Pari should be dauntless, willing to fight till we ourselves are torn to shreds, but Mihir? I shouldn't wonder if she searches for some way to protect herself even now, conducting some loathsome struggle. Wait, aren't you allies? Are you really going to leave a fellow Pari to her fate like that? Yaranara will help each other out. That's right, they're like a big family, always protecting one another, so you Pari aren't like that, huh? Yaranara? What a carefree breed. It is no difficult matter saving Mihir. Perhaps I might even call it trivial. But we Pari each have our mission, and we also have different ideals. She must have found some position equal in seclusion and defensibility before using a Grey Gate to seal both the demons and herself in. If she could still move freely, she would be like that Kavara, begging for aid and frustrating herself before all and sundry to earn pity. Can Kavara even prostrate themselves? Maybe if they try hard enough? You plebeians missed the point. Back to the heart of the matter, we did disperse some purple mist, but the root cause remains unresolved. I doubt that she could hold out for much longer. How pitiful. What a horrible sight to be as Mihira, corroded by filth, falling from a spotless to a sinful state, yet desperate to preserve herself, had the elder not bade me to come. Ah, so after all that, you do care. Hardly, I merely wish to see that if that useless fool has any regrets or not. If she turns back to us and accepts our aid, then perhaps I shall spare her a moment or two. After all, the flower, the star, or of the songs of praise shall seem less radiant if the green leaves are not there to serve as its foil. The following labor shall be little, but is still radiant shard. Yastapati mine, record it down with a reverent heart, and use even this mode of shattered light to grace your mighty hymn. I gotta unfortunately go, so I don't spoil too much for myself. Have fun. All right. I will do my best to have fun, and I hope you enjoy the quest as well. See ya. You got a bit of it, yeah. Less important, you say. Well, so be it. Mihir's sinful form renders her unable to do her duty, but the thorns remain. So long as I lend them some of my strength, scattering this defilement should cost me but a little effort. As for the downward path, let us follow that wandering Kavarina which saw. Well, if Sarush is so sure, let's try getting closer then. Oh, it just stopped. Why are you stopping? Since I was here clearing all the mist, I guess I already did part of the quest, so that's pretty good. Alright. I'm going in here now. Morning flowers. Hell yeah. Oh boy, no. Oh, there they are. Is me here? Is she stuck? Seems like the purple mist has already made it all the way down here. What do we do now? You just do what we did earlier, give some of your power to the thorns and freer? Of course, I shall save her. After all, it just seems so very piteous, infested with corruption and helpless as she is. This isn't the best time to throw shade on her. Exactly, we've got to save her, and quick. Yet I have not heard her repent. I shall hear her repudiation of her obduracy and her supplication for my aid. Come on, are you serious? We don't have time for that kind of talk. Paimon thought you were just speaking in anger. Stop playing along. If you say so, my Yasnapati, after all, filling your wishes once in a while is indeed within the purview of one so exalted as I. Seriously, Paimon wishes to listen to her too, Sarush. Nope, just me.
Here you are. Scatter.
That guy's also free too. Cool. I'm here. I'm here's over here. Are you right with me here? Suppose she's alive, if barely, and covered in sin, and weakened to the extent she may only defend herself. All thanks to you. Sarush took humans for her companions. Sarush lost her way. Sounds like there's some secret meaning behind her words. Do not get near her, lest the defilement that emanates from her touches you. Seems that she has not only forgone a heart of gratitude, but has lost much of her intellect, or she would not use such baseless words to reproach me. Thank you, Sarush. If not for you and your companions, I would have needed much time to gather my strength. And even then, I am unsure if I could have stand against the rising filth on my own. The sign of Apa-Osha could be seen all too clearly, even from the bottom of the valley, but thorns can only crawl up from the ground, never to reach the sky, not even the reflection of the skies on the earth. Of course, after all, I am the one who is destined to make sacrifices and extinguish the sign. I must add that Silicon is no companion of mine nor is Paimon. He is my Yasnapati, a willing instrument recording my great work. Paimon wants to be number one too. Wait, why would Paimon want to fight you to be Sarush's willing instrument anyway? Just saving me here isn't enough to complete what Zurvan asked us to do, right? I see, so you have something to request of me, Sarush. Are your senses gnarled into tumbleweed during your imprisonment and to part of the Tamir Mountains into nameless dunes? It's by my magnanimity in not remembering past slights that my Yasnapati has been given leave to record your name within the hymn that sings my praises. Your sinful form, stained with defilement, should never otherwise have appeared within those stanzas. You should thank me, Mahir. If it was not for our elder, whatever, we do this to obtain the Twin Horn Chaplet. For that reason, you must return with me to Vorokasha Oasis. Speaking of which, Sarush, you keep talking about stained with defilement, this and sinful form that. What do you even mean? It is the duty of us familiars of the Thorn to prevent defilement from spreading across the earth and guard against its corruption, but when we battle against the demons of Deb, injury is nigh unavoidable. And if you had been shattered in battle with them, that might have been worth a song, but stained as you are, you can hardly be counted as one of us. If it were not for my coming to your rescue, you would have likely have continued some pathetic struggle here till the world forgot you and you utterly faded away. Those are the words of the human who has befriended you, Sarush. He is no ordinary human. He is Nasurai of the Order of Skeptics. That's how it is. Like a matter of wounded pride. That's right, calling someone sinful because of that, Mahir, you poor thing. To do one's duty is not a pitiable act, nor is struggling to perform that duty for a while longer shameful. Pah, never mind the matter of our elder. I have not fallen so low as to require your judgment. Rather, it is you who should thank me for rescuing you. Oh, come on, Sarush, stop yelling at an injured person. Well, Mahir was wounded in combat, so that counts, right? It is all right. Sarush will understand, or she will never obtain the Twin Horn Chaplet from Zurvan. But as she says, my sinful form is unacceptable in the eyes of other Pari. I cannot return to the Varukasha Oasis in this state. Merely perform a cleansing pilgrimage, and it will be well. Cleansing pilgrimage? Will that take a long time? Will it be dangerous? You need not be so concerned as to the details of Mahir's deeds. After all, there should be little room for her in the praise that shall be sung of me. Jeez. She knows this road well, but in her weak and hapless state, were she to be attacked along the way, I doubt there will be anything left of her. What Paimon's hearing is that things will be fine as long as we escort her. Don't worry, we're very experienced at that sort of thing. Okay. Tour guide. It's like World Quest up there. Below, actually.
Hey! Hold the line! With sword comes shadow. Speed of light! Hey!
Coming out of there, we can already see the Harvest Bakatum. We can also see the sign of Apaosha. We'll be able to relax till we manage to fix the crisis above us. That's true, but let's prioritize escorting Mihir on her cleansing pilgrimage so that she can regain her spotless form and return to her companion's side. But isn't it awful that she's been fighting all this time, but now that she's injured, she can't even go back? One who clings to life and self-protection despite being filled with such filth is unworthy of a Yasnapadi's chronicle. What are you saying, Sarush? Mihir's been fighting all by herself to fulfill her mission all this time. She's been very brave. We should remember what she's done and praise her for it. Only humans require such things as courage. We Pari have no need of it. Sarush speaks the truth. We Pari have known our purpose since birth, and we only live to serve that purpose. We do not require remembrance. Perhaps being forgotten might even be for the best. If the day comes when none mention us again, then surely the entire earth must have been purged of all calamity. There will be no more sacrifices to be sung of, for there will be no more sufferings to be remembered. I believe that that shall be a wonderful day. Here, the day is yet distant, not before I make the sacrifice that shall extinguish the sign of Apaosha at least. Let us not waste daylight here. We should complete the cleansing pilgrimage as soon as possible. We should not allow this preamble to delay us so. Thank you for walking this difficult path with me. I believe that the road should be far smoother ahead. Would you like us to continue on together? Let's go together. And talk to me here. Big tree. Back, guess your cleansing pilgrimage is done, huh, Mihir? And that means your defilement issues have been resolved, right? I'm indeed completing the cleansing pilgrimage, but it couldn't have been done without your aid. The wind and waters here are good, and wondrous energies cycle here. For now there's no need to worry about the defilement. Yeah, this place sure is better than that valley full of purple mist. Definitely got that soul-purifying feeling to it. Purifying indeed. That was easier than Paimon thought. Now that Mihir is clear of this defilement, other Pari aren't going to reject her anymore, right? You can finally take a rest after all that trouble you went through, Mihir. Sarush is now closer to obtaining the chaplet as well. That's right, everyone wins. Fitting end for Mihir, perhaps, but not for me. My ending will not be something so ordinary, peaceful, or insignificant as you are, Pale Floater. Jeez. Paimon isn't insignificant. Well, not that Paimon's very heavy or anything either. My end shall be glorious, radiant, like that of the divine bird Sumeru. I shall split into infinite motes of Kavarina, cleansing the world of its impurity. That which Mihir has done cannot be compared to what I shall yet accomplish. Yet there is only one Sumeru, and there is only one Sarush. There's no need to imitate others. My Asnapati, it is clear that you do not understand Sumeru's greatness, nor do you rate the tragic vow and resolve of us Pari as you should. You speak but empty words, born of your witlessness. My mind is made up, my heart set. I will not be moved. Okay. Go away. Paimon doesn't get Sarush at all. Why does she insist on sacrificing herself to deal with the sign? And why is she so cold to Mihir? Well, the way things look right now, Mihir's the only one with deeds to her name. What you're saying is that Sarush hasn't done anything yet. If you think about it, Mihir has been doing her best to protect the land from corruption, but Sarush, I'd say she's pretty anxious about that. Paimon kind of gets it now. Sarush is worried that if we praise Mihir, we won't do the same for her afterward. So she wants to do something even greater. Come on, isn't she just afraid that Mihir will steal her Yasnapadi? She doesn't need to worry about that. We're born flatterers, aren't we, Silicon? Let Paimon think. Let's put 4 lines of praise for Sarush in that hymn, or whatever she's always going on about, and 2 for Mihir. That way, everyone wins. Alright, there's that one. Yeah, because I already probably did the first part of it.
Yeah.
Let's see, where's the other one? The other one is, the tree in the hills of Barsum. So I'll probably do that later on. I'm a bit tired now that I've been playing for a while, so probably gonna take a break. And I'll probably be on maybe later in the week doing some more of this, probably Friday or something. But yeah. Oh, it was a lot of fun. This stream. Plus earlier, yeah. For like 6 hours total, that's crazy. But yeah, we got a lot done. We got the Tree of Dreams done. Got a part of this quest done. I don't know how long it is. Fought the Pope a lot. Yeah, a lot got done. So thank you everyone for hanging out at the stream. It was a lot of fun. And camera's being a bit blurry, but yeah. Hopefully see you on the next one. Bye everyone.